podcast, prpcworld.org's Tech Rant. Oops, a little mistake there with the microphone. This is not Tech Rant, excuse me. Another tripping up here. This is Flemington Town Crier. Oh my god. Take number 3 maybe? Nah, let's continue. Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions while I am online. If we get past half an hour, that'll be it. Okay? If another interruption happens, hopefully that won't be the case. You're watching the Flemington Town Crier podcast show live via Ustream.tv. There's no other way that you're watching it right now other than Ustream.tv. And thanks to the good people at Ustream and their producer and their demo basic program, which I'm probably going to get ready to upgrade pretty soon. I'm very comfortable with it now, and I think it merits further investigation and entry on purchase in this case. You are watching the show. I'm your host again, Lee Perez, Leo, via Ustream.tv. And it'll be made available on YouTube and all other video sites that I have for my shows. And hopefully I won't violate any more permissions restricting my show from being aired or viewed by the general public. And it is a beautiful, gorgeous, halfway gorgeous day, Wednesday, the 16th of May, 2012. Now, let me just get started here. Let's see. And that is the gorgeous statue located between where North Main Street branches off from Main Street and the other street. I can't remember what it is. Park Avenue is one. And anyone who comes into town, this is what you will see at the end of the town, or maybe at the beginning, depending on which direction you're coming from. It's right in front of the church, an old church. It's been there for a long time, and the place where most people go to vote. So it's like an all-in-one type of church. They're having some sort of event today, something to do with, I believe, rhymes, Mother Goose rhymes or something like that. I drove by and I couldn't stop and get the exact details, but they're doing something today as we speak, or maybe it's already over. And let me just adjust this music a little bit so it's not as loud. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah. All right, so then that's the monument to our veterans, our servicemen who have lost their lives, and those that are still with us today, and their families. We mustn't forget the families. Families too. And it is a very nice, very nice tribute to the veterans that live in this area for many years, long time. In fact, the statue, I believe, is a depiction of a Civil War soldier. We don't know who exactly it is. Probably casted from someone's picture. Want to come and honor the vets on Veterans Day, this is a perfect spot. I think they do. They put flowers and things there every year to honor veterans, Memorial Day and all that. So, hey, you're missing out on a lot of historical landmarks. And just about almost anywhere in Flemington you put your foot down on is a historic site. Churches, schools, parks, buildings, homes. Some homes are not homes anymore. They're actually something else. Commercially used, and it's an old town off of Route 202? Man, I'm bad with memory today. My memory is really shot. Off the main highway that heads out toward the beautiful town of Somerville in the center of New Jersey, or off in the other direction toward the end of New Jersey and heading out toward the Philadelphia or Pennsylvania border and into the state of Pennsylvania, our neighbor. We're just minutes away from Pennsylvania. In fact, I can get in my car 15 minutes, 20 minutes later, I'm in Pennsylvania. Beautiful towns, old classic charm of the past that slowly but surely we're losing little by little. And I'd like to say hello to all the people out there that have been following my show. Thank you very much. I'm sorry that I cannot make this more common. It's only a one per month podcast recording that is made available for now. And we'll just have to deal with what we got. Something is better than nothing, and believe me, that is most of the time the case. Except for when the show is pretty bad, and then you're better off with nothing. We were talking a lot of stuff today on the radio station about what New Jersey events, New Jersey things that are happening. Our radio station, our so-called radio station, 101.5 FM, who is sometimes a bit pointed in the wrong direction or biased in their opinions as far as a Republican view as opposed to a Democratic view. And of course they like to think that their opinion, like most people do, including myself, is the common opinion of most people in the United States. And that's sometimes not so true. I think they were talking about this lady that got upset, called in and said that, oh, you're a bunch of jerks, or something similar to that effect, and then, oh, that I have a master's degree, what do you have, type of deal. The lady apparently, or the person who called, I think it was a lady, was pretty mad at what probably they were saying over the radio station, and it is hard not to ignore since there's not many radio stations in New Jersey that claim to be New Jersey's own radio station, like this one. So anyway, we're running in 7 minutes, and here I am talking about a radio station when I should be concerned more about our local events. Time is limited, and any moment, this system could crash and burn. No, I am using today, unfortunately, the slower version of my two computers because the other one, the HP, crashed and burned for I don't know how many times. So I went back to the reliably but slow Mac. And only slow in this particular application. Well, no, I can't say that too. It's slow in other applications as well. It's a dual-core Mac Mini. It has quite a bit of memory, 8 gigabytes, more than enough. It's got plenty of storage space, more than enough. The processor is fast enough. I think it's 2 gigahertz or 2.5, 2.6, something like that. Look it up. It's the Mac Mini model for 2010, bordering on 2011. A great deal from the Apple community. I think it's one of the best buys they have right now within the Apple sphere of things, considering all things. It's basically it's a laptop that's been prodded into a little box, calling itself a desktop. I mean, basically a computer's a computer. Call it what you want. A laptop, a tablet, a cell phone. They're all computers. But we're going off subject again. Here we go again. I tell you, I need a producer to hit me in the back of the head and say, stop talking about that. It has nothing to do with it. So anyway, why don't we just go right into this show. And again, this is me in full color, thanks to the beautiful Life Cam from Microsoft, which is pretty much compatible with the Mac. It's all software, really, to tell you the truth. Once the machinery, like I said in one of the previous podcast shows that I did, I don't remember which one it was, if it was this show or the other show. Once the hardware recognizes itself, it's up to the software application to make those features function properly. So if the software is pretty crappy, you're going to think that your hardware is crappy, and it's not the case. It's the other way around. It's the software. I found many software applications that use webcams and surveillance videos, which was been a passion of mine for the last couple of weeks, or maybe even longer now. In the other show, I found that the heart of the whole setup was really in the software. So if you had some really bad software, it wouldn't work right. I had some other software that I tested out. It's a little more expensive for some of the software that actually works, and you pay for what you get, basically. Free is not exactly always good, especially if you're going to do something commercially. And let me just make sure that I am the loudest thing you hear. I see the bar going up and down, and I don't want to eat this microphone. It's practically in my face as it is. All right, now, I'm your host again, Lee Perez. Yay! Yeah, stop clapping. And I'm coming to you live through Ustream.tv, TV, on the 16th of May, 2012, from the historic town of Flemington, New Jersey, and hopefully crystal clear, both in video and in audio. Let me just, I got a little problem here. Oops. When you know it, that you're never ready for anything, ever. Okay. All right, there we go. Now that's a little bit better. Okay, I don't get all that hissing sound. Just a moment while I recover from the disaster I just created here by pulling this wire out. All right. Now, like I said, I'm your host, Lee Perez. My God, how many times I got to say that? If you don't know who it is, look me up. I'm easy to get a hold of on the internet. I'm an open book, more or less. I've told everyone that comes across me, either in any of the opinions that I make or rants or information that I provide, who I am, how you get a hold of me, and there's a dozen ways that you can get a hold of me. Facebook, Google+, Ustream.tv, YouTube, my website, Google. I mean, there isn't a place that you can't get a hold of me other than in person today, because my phone system is down. It depended on the HP Pavilion laptop to function. So the phone system is down for Tech Rant and Flemington Town Crier support. I'm sorry that I'm unable to answer any of your phone calls today, but you can call the number and leave your message. If it's important, I'll get back to you. It's area code 908-751-3901. And you can write and jot this down. 908-751-3901. That is the Tech Rant hotline and the Flemington Town Crier or anything VRPC World related hotline. And don't bother to call today to try to talk to me, because you're not going to get through. Just one moment while I bring something very interesting. Well, maybe I shouldn't. You know, this is, after all, Flemington Town Crier. Why don't we get into it already? We've got a show that is already 12 minutes and going on recording, and I haven't gotten to the heart of the matter, which is the news. Okay, if you go to newjersey.com, you will also see the local news of our great state, New Jersey, and your local town events and things. Right now I'm in the section that's dedicated to the Hunterdon County, New Jersey news, local news for Flemington, Clinton, Lambertville, Lebanon, Raritan, and more. And don't be confused between the Raritan in Hunterdon County and the Raritan in Somerset County or any other Raritan, any other place. There are a lot of Raritans. In fact, I heard that there's another Flemington. Of course, I haven't verified that yet. It is 79 degrees, partly cloudy, 26 Celsius. It's probably going to rain. Humidity is pretty high. And you can go to this website and get more information, or use one of your weather applications from your computer, be it Mac or PC or tablets or cell phone, which is on the rise. Okay, Clinton volunteer firemen serve up hot dogs, hamburgers, and clams at Friday Night Grill, May 18th. What? May 18th? It's not May 18th yet. Okay, by Hunterdon County Democrat, May 16th at 3 o'clock p.m., Clinton. Get out of the kitchen for the evening. Support the town's volunteer firemen. Oh, okay, it's an event. And meet the neighbors at Friday Night Grill on May 18th from 5:30 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that is, at the Firehouse downtown. And for more, read on. And there's a section here for comments and everything. I'm just going to go through some of the news clips here very quickly. Kingwood Township teen charged with driving while intoxicated after SUV gets stuck in ditch. By the Hunterdon County Democrat, posted May 16, 2012 at 2:57 p.m. Delaware Township. Stephanie Faust, 19, of Kingwood Township, was charged on May 12th with driving while intoxicated, underage driving while intoxicated, oh my God, and careless driving after her SUV became stuck in a ditch. Well, at least I hope nobody got hurt. Editorial column, disseminated bat colony stabilizing in New Jersey. Wow. Could it be in New Jersey, Flemington area? And this was posted the 16th at 2:45 p.m. The site once contained 30,000 hibernating bats, but that number had plummeted to around 750 after the disease white nose syndrome, WNS, struck the colony. After this winter, we're at least cautiously optimistic, Mackenzie Hall said. This is the first year that we didn't see any more of a drop. For more, or read the full story, go to the Hunterdon, or rather NJ.com, Hunterdon.com, or Hunterdon County section. Black bear spotted walking down road in Delaware Township by Christina Rojas of Hunterdon County Democrat, posted 2:21 p.m. today. A black bear was sighted Wednesday afternoon before disappearing into the woods. A resident reported. For more, read the full story. Let's see what else we got here. Your comments. Long-term plan for 300-unit housing development approved in Raritan Township. The planning board approval of a development plan for a 300-unit housing complex in Raritan Township has NJ.com users talking. Kevin Ravicki didn't seem to think the township needs more development. A housing project? Oh, please, put another CVS or a bank next to the other CVS and bank. A nice Walmart next to the Walmart they just built. Yeah, you know, enough is enough, you know. Let's keep some of the charm of our area intact and stop some of these buildings to destroy the view here. I mean, this is a small area, and we're concentrated with a lot of people here, considering what used to be the population not too long ago. In Alexandria Township, state police report 2-car crash on Route 625. Editorial, align calendars at Hunter's 4 high school districts to help hundreds at Polytech. North Hunterdon Court, budget and LOSAP on Lebanon Township Committee's agenda tonight. Ooh, tonight. Lebanon Township. The Lebanon Township Committee meets tonight at 7 p.m. in the municipal building on West Hill Road. A public hearing will be held on the municipal budget. Also on the agenda is a resolution regarding the township's intent to withdraw from the North Hunterdon Joint Municipal Court. Whoa. The court once had 10 members, but this year was down. Oh, I would read on if I were you. Franklin Township Police. Oh my God, Franklin Township. Police report items stolen from unlocked barn on Sky Manor Road. Franklin Township. On May 1st, police responded to a residence on Sky Manor Road for a report of a burglary. According to police, several items were stolen from the unlocked barn. Special Officer Matt Kelly responded to the call, and Detective Timothy Snyder Jr. is investigating. For more, read on at the website I mentioned before. In Clinton Township, driver, passenger treated at hospital after 2-car crash on Route 31. On Sunday, May 13th at around 11:50 a.m., a 2003 Toyota Camry operated by Florente Lee, 58 of Jersey City, was stopped for a red light on Route 31 north at the intersection with Route 513 when it was struck from the rear by a 1995 Buick Century operated by Diana Morese, 54 of Toms River. Okay, 2 visiting people just having a great time on our roads, hitting each other and paying no attention to what they're doing. I have no idea what's going on. For more, read on. Baseball 2012 photos from Phillipsburg at North Hunterdon. Let's see, this was posted at 7:12 in the morning today. 4th seeded Phillipsburg 10-8 nipped North Hunterdon High 3-1 behind the 2-hit pitching of senior left-hander Anthony Ciarella in the semifinal round of the Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournament on Monday. I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Varela struck out 10 batters, 6 looking, and walked 1, going the distance in 98 pitches. More Hunterdon County News feed at Read the Full Story. This is why when I went to the Wawa, there's a whole bunch of little leaguers at the local Wawa Monday night. That was the baseball game. I was wondering what it was. Hearing continues tonight at Tweaksbury regarding driveways next to substation. County tax rate could rise by half cent despite pledge to keep it flat. Library tax rate is also likely going up by half a cent, so overall the county tax bill could increase by a penny per $100 of property value. Just going up, right? Lebanon Township Police report wrought iron final. What is that? Is that final? Iron phenol taken from property on Forge Hill Road. Oh boy, man, I gotta practice speaking here. Lambertville Fire Commission creates new position of Fire District Chief by Christina Rojas. Again, we're at 21 minutes. This was posted yesterday at 6 in the afternoon. The Lambertville Board of Fire Commissioners appears to have restructured the department's chain of command after creating a new position of Fire District Chief. Read more at the location of NewJersey.com and look for the section of Hunterdon County, New Jersey News, which will cover the Raritan, Flemington, and Lambertville, Clinton area. And that is basically the news that's going on in Flemington. Let me just see if I can finally get a hold of the borough section. Let me see. Hold on. Just a minute while I look it up. Okay, I think I got them. Okay, like I said, I don't know too many events. This past month, I was unable to attend some of the mainly weekly, or is it bi-weekly, municipal meetings that they have here in Flemington, and I'm sorry that I wasn't able to come and see some of the topics that were covered. I sure as hell could have used some of the laughter, if there was some laughter to be had in some of these meetings. I don't know the topics that they covered. But anyway, just to let you know that little stats here about Flemington. Population, recorded population is 4,581. Area is 1.3 square miles, and our mayor is Erica Edwards. Councilman is John Gorman, J. Philip Grenner, Mark Hain, Michael or Michelle Oberst, Brian Swingle, and Phil Valella. Borough council meetings are on the second and fourth Monday of each month at 7:30 p.m. See now, more clarity, in the Borough Hall, which is located in the back, not on Main Street, behind where the fire department is, and then behind them. The let's see. Oh, Barry, Mr. Goodman is the attorney. CFO, Treasurer, William House, Auditor is Suplee, Clooney and Company. Oh my God, there's a lot of details here. This is good. You know, I like details. I like information. Don't you? Let's see. There's phone numbers here. This is located at the www.co.hunterdon.nj.us. Oh my God, and it's more. There's more, but try that first. Website, which has information about our beautiful town of Flemington. Let me see if I can go onto their website that they have all set up, and it's pretty nice. It shows the old wow, that's an old picture of downtown Flemington. That is something else. That is something else. I'm gonna have to cover that that information another day. Hold on just a minute while I see what I can look at here. New tab. I can give you some information as to what it was that they did in the minutes. Planning board minutes, planning board minutes, reorg meeting 110-12, file resource download. Oh, geez, I gotta download it. I can't do that while I'm live here. And the dates are a little messed up here. There's a 2012 in the middle of 2011. It's all over the place. Let me see if I can see the calendar. The calendar, open new tab. If I can get some calendar information before I finally end this show. Well, today, the 16th, there's a Historic Preservation Commission meeting at 7 o'clock p.m. Okay? I don't know where. This event repeats every other month on the third Wednesday of the month. In case no one knew. I didn't know. And this calendar is a little bit more updated. I think it is. We missed a couple of things that happened in the past couple of weeks. We had a HPC work session, a community safety team meeting, a town-wide yard sale Saturday the 5th. I didn't know these things. I live in this town. I'm totally clueless of what's going on. Can you believe it? It happens. Well, other things drew my attention during the course of this month. Flemington Raritan Recreation Committee meeting on the 8th. On the 10th, there was a Samuel Fleming House trustee meeting at 7 o'clock. Next week, or rather tomorrow, I'm sorry, there's going to be a community safety team meeting at 7 o'clock p.m. Thursday. Next week, the 21st, Environmental Commission meeting at 7 o'clock p.m. A planning board meeting and another council meeting the 29th of the month, ending the month with that city council meeting. The minutes, I have no idea what the minutes are or what resources. They're using Yahoo Mail calendar system for their calendar. Nice. It looks nice. I would have liked a Google calendar better. I think it's more flexible, more impressive, easier to send links from and tell people where to go to see the calendar. There's a whole bunch of ordinances here, departments. I'm not going to get into that right now. I wanted to keep the show as general and as friendly as possible. I just wanted to let people know that my battle with some of the companies, in particular Best Buys of Bridgewater, New Jersey, have come to an end. Come to a conclusion. Both me and Best Buys have reached an agreement, and we are going to start brand new. At least I am going to start brand new with Best Buys and keep an open mind as to hopefully their improvements and their ability to listen to customers such as myself and others when they complain about services or whatever products that they may sell and how they're being attended to. So with that in mind, I wish to say hello to everybody at Best Buys. I wish them only best of luck as far as making sure that they stay with their jobs and the store keeps open. With the changing times that we're running into right now, anything is, up for grabs right now. And especially now in the Bridgewater area where there's a great deal of rumor going around that Microsoft will be opening up their own computer store and support, and thereby providing another way for those people who want support to get it. So competition is always good. I just don't want to see anybody unnecessarily lose their jobs, especially those people that try to make things happen, make a difference. So for all of you people out there that are watching my show from the Best Buys crew in Bridgewater or any Best Buys in the state of New Jersey, we are at peace. We have reached a peaceful agreement, and all is well and fine for now. Okay? Not to say that I'm not going to talk about anybody or anything that takes advantage of consumers, or me in particular, and make it public. Yeah, let the public know. Anyway, so with that said, we are at 29 minutes. I'm going to end the show, and I hope you enjoyed my last podcast, not the last one, or the latest podcast for the month of May of Flemington Town Crier. Take care, and until next time, this is Lee Perez saying, come visit Flemington and defend your rights always.